Hello, it's us. It's producer Paul and Roisin, and this is our brand new podcast. It's called The Lion.
Hello, and welcome along to the first episode of The Lion with producer Paul, which is me, and
Roisin,
which is her.
Well, I think that it's quite obvious that you're Paul and I'm Roisin.
Why?
Just the names that... Anyway, I'm not getting into that.
Things change. So, yeah, where have we been? What have we been doing? What's going on? What's all this about? Actually, it's a podcast. We can say what we want.
Say what you normally say.
So it's weird being on the radio for so long,
yeah,
and being not allowed to say certain things.
I know.
And now we're in here, we can say what we want.
In fact, we could, on our podcast, every week we could have a new bad word.
Swear word of the week.
Yeah, so we could say balls.
Yeah, bollocks. I mean, the list goes on.
Shit.
Yeah, that's another one. So, feel free to add your own swear words at the bottom, but just don't say that this is shit. So great to be back, isn't it, Roisin?
Well,
how are you feeling about it?
You know what? It's funny because when Paul and I were on the radio, we used to car share together, and we decided to do that because they moved us from Coventry to Birmingham, and we thought monetary-wise that it would be good for you to get in my Picasso and me to get in your Citroen. What makes yours?
Citroen.
Yeah.
Yeah, Citroen.
No, but what? It's not. It's
a C3.
Yes,
I mean, I don't want it stolen off my forecourt. But anyway,
no one would
we've
steal.
both got separate cars, and then we decided that we were going to lift share because Roisin is financially bereft due to large alcohol intake. And some mornings it would be better for me to drive anyway for other people's safety on the road, as Roisin had been out the night before, which has happened many, many times.
Anyway,
yeah.
We used to car share on the way to the show, the breakfast show, and all of a sudden, and this is one of the first things I want to talk about on the podcast, you stopped picking me up. Why?
Have you been in a car with you?
What was the problem?
So we used to get up quite early and then obviously drive into work.
Yeah.
And it's really early. And what I like to do is I like to feel my way throughout the day.
Yeah.
Just to sort of slowly wake up, slowly get involved, and slowly get myself ready for what's to come. But the thing was, Roisin gets into my car, I get to hers, and she doesn't show up. So, for example, we had the meeting the other day, didn't we? The production meeting, an ideas meeting, and I haven't seen Roisin for
8 weeks.
All right, you're counting on. Missed me. 8 weeks. 8 weeks I haven't seen her for, and I kid you not, within not even 5 minutes, I'd say 2 minutes, we got to a shop around the corner for our house, and I just thought, I'm not sure I can do this. I had some peanuts in the car that I call travel peanuts.
What? Who has travel peanuts?
I was saving them for travel peanuts. Yeah.
I've never had a travel peanuts.
I had travel peanuts, and they were doing me a good service
until
Roisin got in and went, "Oh, peanuts!" Started eating them. And I said, "Help yourself." Finished them completely. I'm now bereft of travel peanuts.
So anyway, we've been on the radio for years, and now we're not. And we've decided to do this brand new podcast called The Lion.
Yeah, people have been asking me, why is it called The Lion? Is it about, because it's written like lies?
Yeah.
And people saying, is it all about lies and this, that? It's about whatever. The Lion is because we get a lie-in, because we're now not getting up at the crack of sparrows to get up too early to go into a radio station. So we can have a little bit of a lie-in, but still, fingers crossed, entertain people. What have you been up to since I last saw that goddamn pretty face of yours? There's a lie. There's a lie straight away.
No, it's the lion as in going...
I know, yeah, but what...
But you can't...
I know, that's fine. What have you been up to? Talk me through your life in briefness.
So talk me through your life, but keep it really, really...
Yeah, just get to the point.
Okay.
Don't beat around the bush.
So what I did...
Nutshell.
What I wasn't allowed to talk about on the radio is that I've got other jobs. So I teach Irish dancing, and I've got a sandwich shop called Sarni's.
What's that sandwich shop called again?
Sarni's.
It's
in Cowden, in Coventry.
Excellent. And they are brilliant sandwiches.
There's
only been one death since opening. So...
There's been no deaths. Come and have a club sandwich.
Do.
I went to Washington because I was adjudicating Irish dancing. I had a really good time. God, getting into America is a pain in the ass. The whole immigration thing and 2 hours in a queue.
Have you got a Irish passport?
No,
Have you not?
I had, but now I need a new one. All the Irish people were flying
Yeah,
through.
it's going straight through, all heaped up on Guinness, having a whale of. I went straight through the gate there. No, look at these people queuing up. All of that stuff. That's brilliant. But you haven't got an Irish passport yet. You teach Irish.
Yeah, I know, it's mental. So anyway, we had this one day off, and it was. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's my mum.
Oh right, let's get it. Let's speak to your mum. Let's get her on.
Hi, Mum. Hi, Mum.
Hi, where are you?
I'm recording this. I'm recording our podcast, The Lion, with Paul.
Oh, sorry, I thought you'd already done that. How's it going?
It was going all right, Marion, until you rang. But that's fine. It's great to hear your voice, and hope you had a lovely birthday the other week. All right.
Oh, thank you, darling.
No worries.
Okay, I'll let you crack on.
Are you okay, Mum? Are you all right?
Yeah, we're just waiting on the new fridge. Okay.
Oh,
I'll talk to you later.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
How's Dad? Is he all right?
Yeah, he's fine. He was at the geriatric gym this morning. He's fine.
Oh, okay.
Brilliant.
All right.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye, Mum.
Try and call round if you can,
Yeah,
okay?
yes, you should, Roisin. You should.
Yes, you should. Tell her, Paul.
I will do.
All right, I will. I'll see you later.
I'm a neglected mother.
Yeah.
I've made you a
Bye.
quiche. I'll bring it round.
Brilliant.
Oh, that'd be fab.
Oh,
All
good,
right.
good.
Because we've got absolutely no...
We're paying by the hour here, Marion.
Okay, darling. Bye. Bye.
Sorry, I
Well,
did
that's
tell her.
absolutely fine. What would have been funnier is if she had came on and said, "Are you all right?" No, actually, Roisin, I'm currently stuck down a well. I was wondering if you could drive by and help. But now she's just getting a fridge sorted, so that's absolutely fine.
I'll tell you more about Washington in a minute, but my dad's joined a geriatric... Well, it's not a geriatric gym. He's joined the gym at 79.
And what's
A lot of the
is
other-
it one of those armchair ones? No, I used to work at the post office years ago, right? And there used to be two women that were there, and they were quite old. And every lunch break, they'd go to the bottom. You know where the pub is in town,
Yeah.
the Stag, down to the bottom of the road to a gym. But they would just sit in a chair and just do lift their legs up.
But that's great. That's a form
You
of
can do that at
exercise. Yeah.
You won't be paying a gym membership. Is that what he's doing?
Yeah, it is. Anyway, we've gone off
I know, I
course.
like that.
But
It's
it's
interesting.
down to my mum.
Good.
But the good news is she's getting a new fridge and Dad's at the gym.
Cool.
Anyway, back to Washington. Got there.
Oh, yeah, Washington.
We had
How long is this on for? Go on.
we had one day to sightsee, right? And I really wanted to go to the White House because it's just one of those bucket list things. And I went and I got pictures in front of it and I was very underwhelmed.
It's just a White House, isn't
No,
it?
I just thought...
Did you go in?
No, you're not allowed
just
because
the White House.
Netanyahu was there.
Who?
That president...
Sorry, who?
Netanyahu?
Netanyahu. You mean Benjamin Netanyahu? Is that the fella? Or is he just the next one down?
I thought it was
First one.
Netanyahu.
No, it's Netanyahu, not Met.
He was there.
Benjamin, was he?
So couldn't get in. But I had a picture.
Couldn't get in because he was there. Sorry, not today, Rose. I've got Netanyahu in. Maybe come back next week. Go on.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I got back and I was showing everyone the pictures. And apparently I'd gone to the back of the White House and not the front.
Okay.
So the front is the bit where the helicopter lands and all the lawn and all. I was down the tradesman's entrance.
And what's in the tradesman's centre?
Well, just nothing. It was just like bars of steel.
They haven't got a back garden.
Yeah, but it's very small and very underwhelming.
Oh, is it?
So that's it. I went to Washington. I
And
went
you
to
got the right
I went to Spain with the kids for a week and had a great time. And that's what I've been on holiday quite a bit. What about you?
I've been on holiday quite a bit as well. I went to Forteventura, which is in somewhere. And it's very... Have you ever been? It's really windy.
Yeah.
It's great, though. Really good
No,
wind.
yeah. I've heard it's windy, but no, I haven't been.
Oh, right, okay. That's great. So, yeah, it's windy, but no, you haven't been. But if you do go, you'll find out that it's windy.
Okay.
It's really windy, but dead hot.
Right.
But then I just got back from... I don't know, somewhere near Barcelona. And that was just... We went to Barcelona for a day, and I don't know if anyone's been to Barcelona.
I
A lot
love
of people
it.
have. Oh, my God. So we got the train there, and they dropped us off slap bang in the middle of Barcelona. And now I hate London. London's like Barcelona. Barcelona's like London, sorry, with massive sun and loads of heat. And there were people walking around looking all cool and wearing like cravats and just,
Cravats?
yeah, well, do you know, whatever they were wearing, just looking, people holding hands, kissing. I was just sweating, drenched and disheveled and just hated the whole scenario.
Why can I ask you an honest question? Why do you bother going on holiday to hot countries? Because you hate it.
Because it's just what you do, isn't it? It's a waste of time, though.
But you moan every time you come back.
Yeah, but so my point of this holiday thing was to try and relax
Right.
and just get over the stress of working with you for 20 years. But everything about a holiday is just so stressful.
Yeah.
You book it,
Yeah.
that's fine. And then it comes up to the day of it, and it's like you're flying. We were flying at 2:00. So would you have to go? Do you have to be at the airport 2 hours before, 3 hours before? Was it 4? Or was it 2 hours? Have you checked in online? Have you checked? Do you need to check in online, or do you check when you get there? Have you got the passports? I've got the passports. Have you got the booking document? Blah blah. You get there, and that's a pain. You get there, you think, "Oh God, my suitcase is so heavy."
Yeah.
What happens? I've never over heavied it. What happens?
God, I have.
And do they charge you more?
You have to take stuff out of it and start
You
wearing
do
it.
that. You wouldn't be getting my pants.
You
out,
start.
mate.
I remember literally the last time I was over being roasting when I got on the plane because I had to put like 3 jumpers on, a duffel coat, Doc Marten boots.
Where you go to? Bahamas.
But yeah, because I wasn't going to pay. It was £50.
Just extra.
Yeah, and if it depends how many kilos over you are.
What, per kilo?
I was putting clothes on the kids and everything.
They were all wearing. It's like you've been into Primark and just ran through everything and come out.
Because I just think it's crap the way that they charge you when you're
That is
over.
bad.
Yeah.
But so you have that part of it, and then you get on the flight, and that's all right. That's the easy bit. Although I don't like flying, which I realised. I love roller coasters and stuff, but I don't like flying.
Right.
I get really sweaty.
Again, why do you go on holiday?
Because in order to get somewhere, you have to go in the air, and that's other than, I don't know, helicopter. And I'm not chartering one of them. But then you get to the airport on the other side, and you get off, and you're a bit knackered because you haven't slept on the flight, and then you've got to remember what your suitcase looks like.
Yeah.
And it's that thing, that free for all where it's going round the carousel. It's just a pain in the backside.
Yeah, I know.
The sooner they bring in teleportation, the better.
I agree.
I agree. What else? Any other news that you've been doing?
No.
Stuff, or just selling sandwiches?
Yeah.
Going in the wrong way to the White House.
Yeah.
Holiday with the kids. Are the kids all right?
Yeah, they're fine.
Are they?
Yeah, they're great.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Who's got them now? Which social services have them in?
Nanny Dillis has took them to the Cotswold Wildlife Park today.
Big shout up, Nanny Dillis.
I mean, for the years I worked on the radio, I would
Off to see your relatives.
never have been able to do it without her. Paul, we've been in the studio together for absolute years and it's been a pleasure, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But there's a lot of regulations with radio, stuff that, you can't really say. You can get Ofcom complaints. But now that we're in this podcast studio, we can say whatever we want. And we have, as the years have gone on, made a few balls ups on the radio.
Yeah, you have.
So have you?
No,
You have too.
All right.
50-50 really on...
No.
Yeah.
Well...
It's a 60-40. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about the percentage.
Yeah.
The fact is...
it was all on the same show anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But we used to do these things called, it's like live reads they're called, and they're like advertisements, but you read them live.
So companies pay you to read out their advertisements.
And we had, I don't think Roisin was in, and we had a live read for B&Q's bank holiday sale. B&Q,
because
a
everyone
big
does DIY.
store, yeah. And I was asked...
DIY?
DIY.
Yeah.
Sorry, did I spell it wrong? No, I pronounced it wrong. DIY. I can imagine saying DIY wrong. I've just done it. Anyway, there's a balls up. See, things happen. It's organic. Anyway, yeah, so most people do DIY on a bank holiday Monday. And this was all about B&Q and get down to their sale. And I was asked what I do on a bank holiday Monday. And I say, at the start of this, I said, like most people, I do a bit of DIY. So you'll see me in Wix. So I mentioned a rival to B&Q in the first line of an advert for B&Q. You got told off afterwards saying you can't really mention the rivals you're like giving them advertisement as well as the people that have paid for it.
You were sharing the love.
But I was just being honest. But Roisin, there's many. So I'll start off with, there's one that he did about Harry Styles, which he said on air.
Oh,
and
my
you didn't
God.
realise what a certain word meant, and you described him as that word. But we'll talk about that on a later day.
God,
because,
when I looked up that word, I was horrified.
yeah,
I can't believe
you
I said
asked us
it.
what it meant, and we told you, and it can't mean that. Well, it did. We'll mention it at some other point. Then when the Queen died, God rest her soul.
See, it's hard to do a show when royalty...
Die. Yeah, it is.
Because...
It happens all the time.
No, but you know...
Well, anyway, I was taken off air for 2 days because the Queen had died. These guys were on, but they took me off because they didn't trust me.
Why do you think they
didn't trust me to sound sincere enough in my remembrance of her.
Yeah.
Which I thought was wrong. But,
Yeah, that's not fair.
yeah. Anyway, you were asked on air, have you ever met the Queen? I was in the room and Roisin said, yes, I have met the Queen. Well, when did you meet the Queen? And Roisin said, well, we were dancing, Irish dancing at the Cheltenham Racing Festival, and the Queen drove past in her car. And that was her story of meeting the Queen. So as soon as the mics went down, I said, so in answer to the question, have you met the Queen? The answer should have been no, because you haven't met the Queen.
But she was really close in the car.
Yeah, but it's not me saying I've met, whoever. I've
No,
met
but
Elvis Presley, because I saw him on the telly.
She did the wave.
She's not to you. What's that?
But she was dead.
She was beckoning you over.
No,
she just did a drive-by. That's
She
it.
did
You had a drive-by.
well, it was dead slow. It was like 5 mile an
They're
hour.
not going to be doing 70 with me. And here comes there she goes. God rest her soul. Anyway, so that was one. But my favourite of all time of any radio era, I've heard loads of radio eras, but this one was my favourite. So we used to do a feature called the £1,000 Minute. And what I'd do is I'd type up the question.
So this was 10 questions in a minute to get £1,000, and we did it every day on the show.
Yeah, and it was a huge feature.
Massive.
You used to
Everyone
have a
played
geezer.
it.
If you won it once, you weren't allowed to play for a certain period of
Yeah.
time. We had one fella who was banned for that period of time playing it because he won it.
Yeah.
And on the day of his ban was lifted, he managed to get through the lines again, got on again and won it again. I think he did it 3 times. But anyway, yeah, so I'd write out the 10 questions and I'd put the question here, then I'd put a dash, and then I'd put the answer. Roisin would read the questions,
Yeah.
and also go through them when we're finding out how many they got right. And one of the questions that I put on the sheet was, how many different colours are there on an archery board? Right? That was one of the questions. How many different colours on an archery board? And then I wrote the answer, which was 5. I put -5. So it came to Roisin reading out how the person in question got on.
Live on air.
Live on air. Very pompous as well, the way she did it. She was like, oh, you didn't get that right. You didn't get it. Right. So it got to that point of the question.
Yeah.
Where the... It got to that point of the question where you're reading that. It said, for question number 3, the question was, how many different colours are there on an archery board? You said 4. The answer's actually -5. So she'd read the minus out on air. She went, yeah, the answer's actually, everyone knows it's actually -5 colours. How can you even have -5 colours on an archery board?
Do you know
they
what?
didn't even question it.
Paul, I think it's also the sloppy way you wrote things down.
I typed them up.
No, it was
Plain word.
It was a pen.
Was it?
Yeah, because you'd put -5.
Yeah.
So how many colours are there on an archery board? The answer's
but
-5.
It doesn't. Yeah, but it doesn't matter how it's written.
It does, because that's the.
Yeah, right. But it doesn't.
As a producer, you were a bit sloppy like that.
I get that.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter how it's written.
It does.
It doesn't, because how could the answer even be minus? Explain to me -5 colours. Say my hand has -5 colours on it now. Explain those -5. What are those colours? What are you on about? Don't try and talk your way out of that. That's nonsense. Anyway, the answer wasn't -5 at all, was it?
How many colours are there on an archery board?
I think there were 5.
Right.
I don't know. If you know, let us know, so we can put this once and forever to bed. It's been driving us mad.
Oh, God. What other mistakes did we make?
I've made quite a few, like you say. One that comes to mind is that we had I nearly lost my job for it.
Which one was that?
About the ex-wife.
Oh, God. God, that was actually not far off when we did lose our jobs.
I know, yeah.
So really, they could have tied that together.
Yeah, they could have saved, me being there and just got rid of me initially.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't, and here I am. But I can't say it at the minute because it's light-hearted. This
Yeah.
is, and it just and it's you want it to be nice and want people to get a good impression, which I think they probably already have, haven't they, Roisin?
I think it's the worst thing you ever said on the radio, though. Really.
Oh yeah, it definitely was. I didn't mean it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think since I've not been on the radio, I probably I cook a lot more, which is good. I'll tell you about that. Don't
From
laugh.
scratch?
Yeah, from scratch. I made a quiche.
Quiche always from scratch.
Made a really good
How'd you make a
quiche.
quiche?
Oh, I'm not
Badly.
going in. No, I'm not going into that. But I scroll quite a bit, and I'm a sucker for Facebook adverts. So I've got a lot of friends who have lost really good weight recently, and I think they might have had a.
They've lost really good weight. What's good weight?
Just,
Go on.
so I was scrolling, and you know what I'm like for weight loss things, and I also think that alcohol doesn't really help me. I think wine's full of sugar, and that I drink a bit too much of it at the weekend.
Oh God, yeah.
Only Fridays and Saturdays. Sunday to Thursday.
She's on the cider.
Sunday to Thursday, I don't drink.
Right. Okay.
Like I really don't.
But you absolutely make up for it
on the Friday and the Saturday.
So you could have like a month's worth.
No, not a month's worth, but just too much.
So what have you been doing to quell it?
So I bought these little stickers, firstly, that you stick on.
Go over your eyes, can't find the wine.
They're meant to curb that alcohol.
How?
I felt like it just made me eat more.
Have you got the eat more sticker?
No, I don't know. I was looking down at it whilst I was having a glass of Pinot, and I thought, you're not working.
I could murder a packet of crisps at the minute. Is that what you're saying?
Anyway, so that didn't work. Then I found this bracelet, right? And the reviews for it were brilliant. Okay. Like 455-star reviews, a couple of 4, 1 2-star, and I thought that's really good.
What is the bracelet?
So it's a little bracelet, and you wear it, and it's anti-alcohol bracelet.
Anti-alcohol, an anti-alcohol break. Is it just like dead heavy, so you can't lift your arm?
No, it's really
you
light.
Can't grab your wine.
It looks like it's smaller than a smartwatch.
But so how does it stop
Right.
you from? Does it shock you if you look at a beer?
No. No. So you open it up and it's got a little capsule in it, and you put the capsule inside.
It sounds like something out of a Predator film.
Anyway, well, it arrived, and I was really, really happy about it. It cost me £30. And then the refills.
£30.
And the refills are 15.
What do you refill it with? Wine. What?
No, you refill it with this little thing that goes into your skin that stops you drinking.
What is it? What is it?
It's just a little. I should have brought it. It's a little black bracelet. I'll show it to you.
I forgot because I was hungover.
No. So anyway, I got 2. I've lost one because it popped off.
That one. I think I can still grab a wine with this one. You lost. Were you drunk when you lost your anti-alcohol?
I was out, but I was.
You don't wear it out though, do you?
Of course you wear it out.
No, but if you're
because that's when you're more tempted to drink.
If you're going out to drink, don't wear your anti-alcohol bracelet.
No, that's when you have to wear it.
No, you just don't go out.
You can't do that. It was a birthday.
So you were going out into a public beer environment with an anti-alcohol bracelet on.
Yeah, and at the start
did you have no inclination to drink at all?
I started off on soda water.
Did you?
Yeah.
And then they put the wine in, and it was a wine and soda. Bingo.
No, as the night went on, I did have a couple and I lost the bracelet. Anyway, I got home. I got home and tried the other one. Anyway, I went back through the form that I'd got because I was like, it's not really working. You know your delivery form? I got an email to say what I'd ordered. And it was an anti-insect repellent bracelet. You know, I thought it spelt a bit like citronella. And it was a Chinese website that I got it from. The bracelet that I brought that I thought was the anti-alcohol bracelet.
Isn't citronella a princess?
Was actually, shut up. No, you use it to get rid of flies. It was actually a bracelet to stop mosquitoes biting me.
So, in answer to my next question, hopefully it will be yes. Were you bitten at any point by a mosquito whilst out on the beer?
No. Every cloud.
And you bought 60 quid. Is it 30 quid for 2?
Yeah.
But they're for mosquitoes in Coventry.
I don't know. I'm going to have to look it up because maybe
what you should first do is go online, get some glasses.
Yeah.
That would be a good start. Yeah, and then you'll be able to read what it is you're buying. I mean, anti-mosquito bracelet doesn't even look like anti-alcohol bracelet.
No, but then I read up that citronella stops you drinking.
So what is the bracelet?
But can I just put a health warning with that because I'm not 100% sure, so don't bank on that.
But what is it? What did you buy?
An anti-alcohol bracelet.
But it wasn't. It was an anti-mosquito bracelet.
That's correct.
This doesn't make any sense.
I think it might double up.
So what? 2 in 1. It's like shower gel and shampoo. Yeah. It's alcohol and mosquitoes.
Yeah,
it's great if anyone's interested.
I know.
We'll be selling on TikTok.
I shouldn't be buying online. That's the be all and end all.
You absolutely shouldn't be buying online at all. That's ridiculous. But you're not on the booze now, though, are you?
No.
No. Are you on the mosquitoes?
So if you haven't joined our Facebook page yet, then please do. It's The Lion with producer Paul and Roisin. And on Insta, it's The Lion_podcast. So many of you have been getting in touch with really, really lovely messages, but a few that we need to address.
Yeah, we had a message from Joe. Joe said, I was hoping Roisin was going to do an OnlyFans, but a podcast is better than nothing. So he wanted you to, go on that and do your thing.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard about OnlyFans, but OnlyFans, could you just do a foot one?
What, in length or?
No. No, but just where you just show
that's
your...
a different site altogether.
Where you just show your feet.
Oh, right. Okay.
And your hands. It's the only bit of me I'd be willing to fully reveal.
There could be a market for it if you fancy seeing Roisin's feet.
Some people have foot fetishes.
With what?
Foot fetishes.
Foot fetishes?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Do you remember that guy who kept ringing in the show to ask me to send him pictures of my legs with tights on?
And there was one who wanted...
See, these are things we couldn't tell you at the time.
Somebody said as well, somebody sent us a message saying, is there any chance that if Roisin wear high heels, could she possibly send me one? Preferably the left and red. Which is weird, isn't it?
It's very weird.
I never got them through the post.
Right, Stu and quite a few other people on our Facebook page are saying, aren't you just Paul now, not producer Paul?
Well, yeah, it's funny you should say that. I'm still producer Paul on my TikTok channel, at producer PMac, if you want to follow that, by the way. Got a little blink,
Yeah, I heard it. You don't need to.
At producer PMac. But yeah, so I drink up at a Irish club near to me, and everyone there is Irish, hence the name Irish Club. And I go in there and they'll say, you're not producer Paul anymore, so we just call you Paul. Paul, make me a winner. They keep saying stuff like that to me, and it does your head in. So yeah, and the owner there used to call me PP for producer Paul, but now just calls me P.
Do you feel sad about it?
Not really, no. I'm still a lot of people. I got stopped in Marks and Spencer's the other day. Somebody shouted producer Paul.
Aww.
And I turned around and they went, oh.
That'll fade though, won't it? The radio fame.
Yeah, that's why we're doing this. Trying to cling on to every last little bit of it. To be honest.
Hello to Estelle. Absolutely peeing myself with excitement to have you two back. I've listened to you for years. Really excited about the podcast. Laura, cannot wait. Kaz, oh my God, I've missed you guys. Julian, can't wait. Tracy, can't wait. Hugs, miss you both. Val, seen Paul in Morrison's. The amount of people that say, do you go anywhere else apart from Christ the King Social Club and Morrison's?
Yeah, Asda, Tesco, Marks and Spencer's, if I need something to pick up for my mum. Any supermarket. Well, I was in B&M yesterday.
Really?
I go all over the shop, yeah, just looking for bargains.
Yeah.
Now that the money's dried up from the radio.
I Lidl'd yesterday.
Now that our $5,000 a year has gone, Roisin,
yeah.
you've
By
got
the way,
to
it
make
was
ends meet.
peanuts. I'm not afraid to say that.
And we were the monkeys.
On the show, whenever we'd get messages from people, it was always, I saw Paul out at the weekend, and it'd always be like, in M&S, in Morrison's, in Asda.
You've got a
What,
shop,
do you go into each shop and just buy one thing?
No,
or why do you need to
you
go?
have certain things from certain places.
Right.
So Marks and Spencer's is when if you want to treat yourself, you just get something that's normally £1, but in there it's 9.
Yeah.
And then Tesco's quite good because it sells the Irish Post.
Yeah. So does Charlie's.
I know Charlie's does, but I'm not. I'm
By the
sure
way,
there's a lot
if
of
you're new to
Charlie's.
us or this podcast, Paul and I live in Camden in Coventry, and
Don't give the address away. She's already given the reg of my car out.
local news agents is Charlie's.
Yeah,
and
Charlie's great bloke.
Absolutely brilliant.
He is great.
Yeah.
I do the lottery at Charlie's on a Saturday.
Yeah.
I pay £10 on a card. You know, have you seen the lottery cards?
No.
So if you do, we're going off piece here again. You know, you sometimes forget your own numbers if you've got the numbers that you have.
Yeah.
Well, they print off this
I
card
shouldn't,
for you.
'cause
And
it's my
Charlie
kid's
did this for me.
date of birth.
And he put it in it's looking like a little bus pass.
Oh, great.
He put it in a little holder.
Yeah.
I hand it to him. Don't have to fill out the form. Bing! Bang! You're away. It's great. I haven't won a penny.
Neither. I'm in a syndicate.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a drug
We won
syndicate.
£3.40 last week, and we had 20 lines.
It does sound like a drug. Sounds like a drug syndicate, to be honest.
Can you believe that?
So, for years, whilst working on the radio, I've wanted to incorporate a feature that I invented. I thought it'd get us into trouble.
Right.
So what I did was, during lockdown, do you remember lockdown?
Yeah,
Great
God,
days.
yeah, I loved it.
Stay safe.
I know it was hard for people, but
It was, it was.
but I personally found it quite peaceful.
Yeah.
I did.
Anyway.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, this isn't going to be peaceful. I came up with a feature called Who's on the Bus?
Right.
Okay.
Is it a kids' TV?
No, it's not. It is. I think it's a groundbreaking idea, and
Do you need your glasses on?
Right,
Do you want my glasses? I got 3 from Aldi for
3 glasses, 1 for each eye.
£3.
All right, okay.
Great. Now go for
That's
it.
great.
It's
Roisin.
called Who's on the Bus?
And there's already a request there already for another member.
Right.
Now, let me tell you a bit about Who's on the Bus. What do you want to know, Roisin?
What is it?
Okay, right. Well, imagine there is a bus full of celebrities, sports stars, actors, whoever, that we dislike greatly.
Right.
Yeah. Imagine the bus is going to be driven off a large cliff. It's your choice who goes on the bus and why. All aboard. Who's on the bus? It hasn't got a jingle.
Does it have to be a cliff?
Yes. And
Off a cliff?
We're going to fill it with people you don't like celebrity-wise, and we're going to drive it off a cliff. Don't worry, it's not real.
But it's not kind.
We're not actually going to do it unless it gets sponsored. If somebody does want to, West Midlands Travel might be involved.
But it's just not. It's unkind.
Yeah, but it's not real.
But it's not the point. It's the fact that you've had that thought process that you don't like a celebrity. So instead of not just liking them, you're putting them on a bus and you're throwing the bus off a cliff.
Yeah.
At what point when you were asleep did you think that was good?
Well, I was awake when I did it, strange enough. But also, it's not real.
I know, but would you actually want that bus to go off a cliff if you had the chance?
Well,
and they were all on it?
To be honest, maybe.
Right. Because that's a real.
It's not going to happen unless it's.
Yeah,
sponsored.
but you sort of you're manifesting it.
No, I'm not manifesting. I'm not going to manifest a bus full of celebrities I don't like and drive off cliffs.
But you've come up with the idea.
Yeah, no, it's just a feature.
I know, but it's
not real.
Right.
So it's get off your chest.
Yeah.
Who you don't like.
Right.
Why you don't like them. Why you think you should.
Why can't you just put them in a dark room and then let them out in a year?
Because it doesn't. What are we going to call it? The dark room. That's not going to work.
Have you got a jingle?
No, not yet. Our production, because it's our first episode.
So this is a feature for the podcast because I'm not really loving it.
I've got this jingles.
Right.
So I figured we do. Who's on the bus? Who's on the bus?
That's really shit.
Who's on the bus? Are you on the bus?
It's our first podcast. So the production will get better.
I'll go through.
My God.
So I've got 2. Well, I've got loads. I've got so many people I love. I don't need your glasses. I love. I'd love this to come to fruition because I've got so many people that I dislike that are in the public eye. For example, James Corden, I hate him.
Oh.
I know it's not nice to say you hate people, but I do despise him.
It's not a nice word.
But the feature, the good thing about the feature is when people get involved in it, if they disagree with my or other people's suggestions, they can make the other person get off the bus. They can say, I don't want James Corden.
At a stop.
There's a stops before we get to that cliff.
Is there?
And you can get off at any world you want.
So you can be saved?
You can be saved.
So is it like Speed?
It's not. We don't have to maintain the bus. The only bit about Speed that resembles Who's on the Bus is
Keanu Reeves is on it.
No, it's the bus. That's all it is.
Yeah.
So there are stops. So if you don't want a certain person on, you disagree with me, disagree with Pete from Wigan, whatever.
Yeah.
You can get them off. So James Corden, he's going on. Also, do you know who I find really, really condescending and just dead smug and speaks down to everyone?
Who?
You wrote Naga Munchetti. You know the one that does the breakfast show with that bloke with the big hair on BBC TV?
No.
You don't know her? She's really. I remember once I watched an episode. Right.
She does the news.
Do you have episodes of the news?
I don't know.
It's like this breakfast time.
Right.
They have like celebrities on it. David Jason was on it the other day, but they had like an outfield reporter, and she was in an ice cream factory, and it was her first ever
live broadcast. Yeah.
And she'd gone on. She said, "Oh, I'm at an ice cream factory. It's great. I'm eating some ice cream here. It's brilliant."
I've just been showed what she looks like. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm eating some ice cream. It's brilliant. Oh, Naga, I bet you'd wish you had my job doing this. She goes, well, not really. I don't really like ice cream.
Oh, for goodness sake.
And then the bloke that she's with said to her when they finished on air, don't you think you brought that interview down a little bit?
Yeah. How do you know that happened off air?
No, it happened on air. But when that interview had finished, they went back to them.
He actually said that to her live, did he?
So Naga is going on the bus
right.
as far. And that's not the only thing. She's just very condescending. It looks like she can't be bothered, doesn't really care, doesn't have any empathy for anyone.
Right. I still wouldn't put her on a bus and drive it off a cliff.
Well, she's on there if you want to get her off.
I like the idea, but I just don't think it should be a cliff.
Right, we've got Who's on the bus. The jingle's in the bag, so you can't change it now.
Yeah.
Who would you say would go on the bus?
I wouldn't put anyone on it.
So you like everyone?
No.
Who don't you like?
I don't want
This
it.
could be quite groundbreaking. This could be Roisin putting somebody on the bus.
Well, I don't think I could do that. I don't think I want to put them on the bus.
Who?
Or just...
Right, so, anyone that comes on TV, whether they be, I don't know, sports stars.
I don't really
actors.
hate anyone on TV.
Well, but you're not...
I just don't have hate in
Would you
me.
put them on a bus?
No.
There's got to be someone.
No.
You've never turned on the telly and gone, I'm not watching that. She's in it or he's in it.
No, because it wouldn't put me off a programme. I
mean,
think you're weird.
No, I'm not weird. So we had one here from Fraser. He's put James Blunt on
I
there.
like James
But I
Blunt.
actually do like James
Yeah,
Blunt.
he's
That's
a
why I
really
would say
nice guy.
James Blunt isn't going on
Yeah.
the bus. Katie Hopkins, she's on there. A lot of people have put her on there.
But that's because she's controversial.
What's his name there? He's an actor.
I don't know.
He's in Transformers.
I don't watch Transformers.
Um,
I've not even seen
what's
Star
his name?
Wars or
Who's
any
the man
Harry
in
Potter
Transformers?
films or one Lord
Somebody
of the
put
Rings.
Adrian Charles on. I like Adrian Charles.
Yeah, he's inoffensive.
These are just other people who've put lots of little different... Somebody's put Adele on there. I mean, John Boy's put Adele on there. Pete Barry's put the Kardashians.
Yeah.
No,
just...
See, now you're agreeing,
No,
aren't you?
but I'm not on a
What
bus.
you've got to remember, Roisin, with all of this is that we don't actually drive a bus off a cliff with celebrities.
But it's the thought that the fact that that's the point, that's the end destination. It's the fact that you've thought it through and that's where they end up, at the bottom of the cliff. I'm thinking Dover.
It's a great venue. I'll get in touch with the Dover people. Let's see if it can happen. It's not going to happen unless it gets sponsored.
Okay,
who
all
else
right.
have we got? We've got some more.
I don't think I
even
can
know
put-
who this woman is. She won MasterChef one year.
Don't
So
know.
people are getting fully involved. Somebody said Ricky Gervais should go on there.
Oh,
I don't mind Ricky Gervais. The cheeky girls.
they're inoffensive.
I know their manager. She's offensive. She's not. She's lovely, but she doesn't stop texting you.
You're in contact with the Cheeky Girls manager.
Yeah.
For what reason? They were popular 20 years ago.
I was tasked many moons ago to get a celebrity onto the breakfast show.
And that's what you managed,
No,
the Cheeky Girls.
I didn't. I managed to get to speak to their manager, and she wanted a ridiculous fee for them.
Really?
Yeah. So in the end, we got Wagner from X Factor, who was relatively cheap. But all the fruit that was put on for him, we put like a big tray of fruit on for him, and he ate it whilst he was on air. So like his questions would be also included with him eating grapes and the odd melon. And that's true, that is. I've got some pictures
this
of
for
him.
our show?
Yeah, I think
Having
you
a baby or something?
She was having another baby
Yeah.
because she can't keep it in her pants. Who else have we got in there? I can't remember who else. Bear Grylls, he's in there.
Oh my God.
Bono, agree with that.
Do you know Bear Grylls?
Does he? What does he grill?
No, but that's not his name.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
He's not called Bear.
What's his name?
I thought Bear Grylls was the name of the programme he was on.
No, Bear Grylls is his real name.
He's not called Bear.
He is.
You don't.
Well,
You don't give birth and go, I'm going to call him Bear.
Yeah, unless you're, I don't know, maybe you want out of...
I reckon it's just producers that have gone.
What's the name?
He's actually called. He's Edward.
Yeah, but what's the name called Bear Grylls?
That's producers going. Oh, we
No,
need
but
to give
what's
you
the-
an edgy
not
name.
Bear Grylls, but he's called Bear the kid.
What kid? Oh,
Geordie kid woman. Kid.
Cheryl.
Why pet?
Cheryl Cole.
Yeah, we'd call it, where's Bear now?
Right, who else is on this bus?
So I was just Googling Bear Grylls then. There's so many people on it. So, right, come on. Who would you have on it?
I'm not putting anyone on the bus.
But if you could put anyone on the bus.
It's an unfair ending to their
But
life.
it's not real.
But it's the fact that the bus is going to go off a cliff.
Yeah, but it's not going to happen unless we get it sponsored. And so it's not real.
I'm not at this stage in the podcast.
So you're-
week one.
You-
I don't want to put anyone on the bus.
I don't feel you're giving enough back.
Well, I just don't. I don't have that much hate of a celeb.
We had Tracy. She put Cheryl, whatever her name is,
I
Carl
like her,
Fernandez
she's
was that
lovely.
show. Don't see what the fuss is about. Can't sing a decent song.
She can.
Ding ding tickets, please.
Oh dear.
Eamon Holmes is on there as well.
Oh bless him. He's not lucky. He's struggling with.
Give him a complimentary one-way ticket. So, people are getting involved.
He's having a tough enough time as it
He
is
is.
with
Get him on the
walking
bus, put
and
him out of his misery
all
and
of-
ours.
Oh my God.
No, I actually like Eamon Holmes.
No.
Well, do I? I don't know. Listen, right, so if you're not going to get involved, if our listeners, all three of them, if they could get involved
Yeah.
and go to our Facebook page, The Lie-In with producer Paul and Roisin, please comment for the feature, who's on the bus? I really want this feature to get off the ground from a cliff with a load of celebrities in it. So comment who you would put on the bus, please, because I want to keep this feature alive.
I don't know about it, but if you get a good jingle and people start adding people, I can't. I don't think it's going to take off.
Who's on the bus? Are you on the bus?
No.
Who's on the bus? There you go. It sells itself. Get involved. Who's on the bus? Coming soon to a cinema near you.
Right, that is the end of episode 1. It's our first podcast, done, dusted. We hope you've enjoyed it. But if there's anything you want to see us do that we've either done before or that you just think would be fun for the podcast, we'll do whatever you want us to do.
Yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed that first episode, Roisin, of you.
Yeah, I have. Yeah. But it doesn't seem sincere.
Yeah, it never is. We'll see you on the next one.